Hi everybody, my name is Gherkin. I'm a wedding videographer from Kansas City, Missouri. I like drinking Dr. Pepper and talking to a camera, and today we have a fun video for you. Because as you may or may not notice, I'm not in the studio today. I'm not even in Kansas City. I right now am in Oregon. Let's talk. Okay, so clearly this is not the usual setup. Clearly we're doing something a little bit different. Currently there is housekeeping right outside my room, but the light is so good that I can't give it up. So if you hear anything in the background, listen, I tried, it's not my fault. We're here in Portland, Oregon and surrounding areas to film, to do this. I am here for a workshop. I'm here for a wedding and elopement workshop that I am going to be doing over the next couple days. I went out this morning I went out to the coast. I did the hour-and-a-half drive out to the coast and I got some really cool shots. I love the coast. The coast is so fun. Everybody loves the coast. If you are a wedding filmmaker, a wedding photographer, wedding anything, you love the Oregon coast, okay? It's one of the prettiest locations in the entire country. It's one of the prettiest locations in the world, if I do dare say so myself. And I do, because it is actually Gherkin's favorite location to film, ever. But that's a different video. That's not this video. What is this video, however? This video, we're talking about starting over. We're talking about what the hell I'm doing here. And we're talking about why, even after all this time, I still want to film weddings. This weirdly, right now, from my point of view, feels like a little bit of a victory lap. I had told myself that I was gonna get back into film, that I was even gonna get back into weddings. It wasn't just gonna be YouTube. I was gonna do it all again. I was gonna go back into it all again. I love that we're having this super meaningful video being made and they're emptying trash outside. You guys. This is what I get. This is what I get. I passed some places earlier today that I've shot at before, and I went back to some of those spots, and it was weirdly familiar. I have been to Oregon twice in my life, twice. But man, when you film somewhere, you know. And that's how I felt here. And it's so weird and so crazy to be back here that it almost feels like a victory tour. That I'm coming here to film, to make these videos, to film this workshop, and I'm just weirdly confident, and I don't quite fully understand why, because in reality I shouldn't be. I have not done any of this in over a year. Why am I all of a sudden feeling like I am the best filmmaker in the world? I don't know. I don't think I'm the best filmmaker in the world, but it was weird that it felt like riding a bike, and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that it did, but man, it's odd. But that is a good thing when it comes to what I'm planning on doing, which is starting over. Going back and building this thing from scratch, because I just need to start over. I need to get back to the basics and just do what I love doing and film what I love filming. And if that is filming entirely in Oregon and turning down every other wedding ever, then fine. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just using it as an example. I just wanna do what I love doing. And that's this. I feel like I talk a lot about the fact that I took a break for a year, but one thing I don't really ever talk about is why I stepped away from weddings. Because I stepped away from weddings before I stepped away from film. I knew that at the time, the type of weddings that I was filming was not the type of weddings that I wanted to be filming. I knew that, and I was going to fix it. And then San Diego happened. And I think at the time, back then, I was just feeling so bogged down and so overwhelmed and so much like an imposter in my own films that I took San Diego as such a sign that I just stepped away. And for a couple of months, it was really freeing to tell myself that I didn't have to do anything with weddings anymore, that I didn't have to do anything with those videos. It was great until it wasn't. Until I realized that it wasn't weddings that were the problem. It was film itself. I needed to take a step back from the whole thing, to be able to come back and do this. And if I didn't, I don't know if I ever would have been the filmmaker I wanted to be. And it's crazy that I'm even here now There's no pressure now. There's no strings, you know? Like I've said publicly that I'm getting back into film or whatever, but I don't have to. I can just decide again that, you know, it's not for me. Okay, bye. I probably won't, because I physically don't think that I can handle not being a filmmaker. I would combust, but I don't know. We'll see. What made me want to come back to weddings? What like, I could have done YouTube, I could have done film, but not weddings. What made me want to come back to weddings? I don't know. I like them. I like them. Which is why in my Sunday Ramble, when I said that I didn't, I told you that I was f***ing lying, because I was. I like doing them. I really do. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. I wouldn't be here in Oregon if I didn't like filming weddings. I really do like them. And I think that I'm pretty decent at them. I felt like if I was going to get back into film, I had to get back into weddings too. So I did. I am. Here we are. What starting over looks like to me as of this current moment is, it really comes down to what I said earlier when I said that there were no strings. There's no strings right now. And that's really what starting over means to me right now. Is that there are no strings. There's no pressure. There's no, I have no clients. I have no vendor friends. I have nobody to impress and nobody to please. Not yet. The only person I have to please right now is myself. And that's honestly what I need. Because if I was doing all of this for other people, I feel like I wouldn't do it. I need to do it for me first. And then I will do it for you guys. But right now I got to do it for me. Otherwise, this is never going to happen. These videos, this YouTube channel, this business, it's never going to happen. So I got to get back into loving film for myself before I love film for you guys. Sorry. That's just the way it's got to be. Going back to the no strings, it also means that there's just so much that I can do. There's no strings means less pressure, means more potential. There's so much that I can do with weddings now. And with weddings specifically, because that's what we're talking about. But with film in general as well. Because I'm doing all of this just for myself right now, there's so much I can do. I can go to as many workshops as I want. I can go to as many style shoots as I want. I can make my website and my branding look like whatever I want to. I can make as many videos as I want to, because they're all for me. None of this is for you. It's all for me. But that is just, that's what I gotta do right now. There's so much potential. There's even more. I was thinking about this earlier when I was driving. I was like, I don't even have to charge an arm and a leg, because respectfully right now, I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for me. And if your wedding interests me, the price you're gonna get is gonna be great. It's gonna be considered wonderful, because it doesn't matter to me right now. The money doesn't matter to me anymore. I just want to film, man. I just want to film. So yeah, if you want to bring me to a gorgeous place and have me film your wedding, okay, let's go. I don't want the strings. I don't want the pressure. I just want to fall back in love with film. And I got to do that in the best way that I know how. And that is by being free and chill. Everybody knows me. Everybody knows that I am the most chill person alive. I genuinely do not give a shit about most things. I don't care what you think about me, because I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I got time for my friends and my family and the people that I love and the people who love me. I don't have time for you randos on the internet telling me that my videos are dumb. I don't have time for this. And I also don't care. I care about the people that I care about, and I care about the films that I care about, and I care about making art. And I just want to do that with no strings. I just want to do that with total freedom. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm in Oregon. That's why I just went out for 3 hours onto the Oregon coast, and I just drove and I stopped when I found something pretty and we filmed. That's what we did. That's what I wanted to do. I don't want the strings. I just want to film. Pull back the curtain for a second. I have a little bullet point list over here of things that I want to talk about in this video. And one of them is why I love weddings. Well, here's the problem. I don't know. I don't know why I love weddings. I've just always felt weirdly drawn to them, which is crazy. Especially if you've met me personally. But it's weird. I like them. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't know why I like them, but I love them. I love filming them. I love getting to come to these places. I love getting to tell people stories, and I love making people feel like they're the main character of their own story, because they are. It's just fun. And I have fun with it too. I think that's a big reason why I love filming weddings, is that I like making them different. I don't want to make it just like a highlight reel that you can watch, 20 years from now. It's just some clips thrown together. No, I want to tell an actual story. Okay, this is like a documentary film for me. I approach this like an actual legitimate story, like a movie. I approach this like a movie. I don't approach this like a video. I don't approach this like a highlight reel. I make every single wedding film a film, not a video, a film. And that's why I love filming weddings, because it's just different, and I like being different. This video is fun. It's fun to film somewhere that's not in the studio. Can I just say that real quick before we continue? It's really fun to film somewhere that's not in the studio. I'm just like mad chilling in here. Again, there's no strings, there's no pressure. We're just filming in a hotel room because I can, because I want to, because the lighting from the window is pretty decent, although I had to put the shade down because that was a big yikes. I have this weird feeling, and I don't even know if I want to say it. I don't know if I want to say this feeling of mine that I'm having, because I'm afraid that if I do, I'm gonna jinx it, you guys. I'm afraid if I say it, I'm gonna jinx it. So I'm half tempted to not say it. I'm gonna say it anyways. I weirdly feel, like I said before, more confident this time around. But I feel like coming back and stepping into this world again, I feel okay. I feel good. Now, watch me tomorrow. It's Friday, by the way. It's Friday. We're filming on Saturday and Sunday. Watch me tomorrow. Absolutely just shit the bed with every video. Watch this shit. Watch it. That would be rough. No, but I don't know. What am I excited for this time around? I'm excited for this feeling. This feeling of feeling like a filmmaker again. That's what I'm excited for. I'm excited to feel like a filmmaker again. I haven't felt this feeling in a really long time. I haven't felt like I was a videographer, that I was a filmmaker. I haven't felt like that. I felt like I was an accountant, because I am, and that's where I work, and that's what I do. But I don't want to be an accountant. I want to be a filmmaker. I would love to do film full time. Everybody knows this. I would love to do this full time. Right now, I know that I can't, and I'm not going to. But it's really exciting being able to be a filmmaker again, to be able to make these videos again, to sit here and talk to you again, to drive up and down the Oregon coast again, on my way to film elopements over the next 2 days. Like, that's what I'm excited for. I'm excited for that shit. Quick adjustment for the camera settings because the lighting has now changed. Any doubts I still have? Man, all of them. I have no hesitation. I have no doubts. I am super excited and super happy to be here. I'm happy to be making these videos again. I'm happy to be making wedding videos again, and I'm super excited, and my workload's about to get absolutely insane, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. The last thing that I have is a little statement that just says, this isn't a reset because I failed. It's a reset because I grew. And boy, do I feel that heavily. Back then, when I had decided that I was going to step away, I was like, yep, I failed. I am not a filmmaker. I failed. But I didn't. I don't think that I could have been a filmmaker for the rest of my life if I didn't give it up. What is that old saying that everybody always says? If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours forever. I had to let this go. I had to say goodbye. I had to put the camera up on the shelf. I didn't have a choice. And it just took me just growing up and being a f***ing adult for once in my life, and being a f***ing regular human for once in my life, and going and getting a full-time job and having a routine before I actually decided to come back, before I couldn't kick the notion out of the back of my mind that I needed to come back and do this. I had to grow, dude. And it's so, I hate everybody always talks about that. Everybody always talks about growing as people and blah, 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 blah. And I just feel like it's overrated, and I feel like it's growing as a person, overrated. Heard it here first, folks. No, I feel like it's just like not overrated. It's overhyped and overused. I don't know how to explain it. I'm just not the type of person that's like all into that growth shit. That's just not me. That's just not me as a person. But what's weird is that I don't think I've ever felt more different of a human being than from now at the time of filming this video to when I decided that I was gonna quit film. It's almost like an entirely different person came out of that year break. I don't know why, I don't know how, but it did, and it's here, and the fridge is now making a weird noise. This video it took a different direction because I was thinking it needed to go one way. I don't think it's gonna go that way anymore. Listen, you guys, I don't know. I'm actually really enjoying this. I kind of want to film another video, but I'm so tired. I'm excited to be back, and I'm excited to be doing this again. Yeah, I guess I just wanted to let you know that I'm starting over, and I hope that you come along. Okay, that's it. That's all I got. I'm gonna go film some stuff now. Hope it turns out okay. Maybe I'll overlay some of the shots in this video. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna go be a filmmaker now. Thanks, everybody.